Hey there, and thank you for tuning in. I wanted to do a little spontaneous recommendation video and show you a demo that I found during the ongoing Steam Next Fest, which allows you to play demos of upcoming games for free, and this one is called Railgods of Hysterra. Now, if you're like me and you enjoy the writings of H.P. Lovecraft or the worlds he created, the whole thing about the great old ones, and you think you know a bunch of Lovecraftian games, and you think you've heard everything, well, how about a game that combines Cthulhu and trains, and in particular Shoggoth trains? Yes, so that's what this game is about, and let me show you the Steam page. It has the tag survival, action, base building, crafting, and horror, and I found that quite interesting and decided to check it out. And I wanted to take you along and show you a little bit of the gameplay. So let us start the game. I have to set up a password even though it's a single player game. And here you can create your character. Let's randomize. For some reason I like the outfit of this one already, so let's not spend too much time on this. And get started. Game starts with a tutorial. So I've awakened to some compelling call within my mind. A call which I cannot seem to resist no matter my will. And so here we go. In the months before the arrival of the Great Old Ones, the weird fiction writer H.P. Lovecraft gathered from across the globe a team of expert dreamers. Each dreamer secreted themselves within hidden crypts and, suspended in a mystical sleep by an elixir, each entered the dreamlands, there to seek solutions of the various sorcerers and scientists who exist there. So the game objectives are displayed. We've got a quest log on the left side, and it will give us a few hints, and let's just start. So the first task we have to do is build a stone axe. So we're supposed to pick up our backpack. It's kind of cute. And we get some material, wood sticks and stones, which is, I guess, tropes for a survival game. Here we've got a blueprint totem. Let's take all of those. When collected, it goes into the crafting tab of the character's diary. Use it to craft a related item, but remember, you must have the right ingredients available. So we have flints, stone axe, tattered armor chest blueprint, and tattered armor leg blueprint. And what's also nice, we've got the inventory here, we've got a compendium, so you can reread all those messages in case you are like me and sometimes don't pay enough attention. So we're supposed to craft now, so let's do this. For the axe we need 5 sticks, no, 1 stick, we have 5 and a flint, so let's craft that. There we go. Now we can equip our axe. Alright, so we have this attack. Right mouse button currently does nothing. And we've got a dodge. I haven't tried out the controller options, whether you can even play it with the controller, but it seems to be working fine with the keyboard. So let us destroy this wooden barrier. Right. Kind of like the atmosphere, music is not too intrusive. Okay, so here's our hunger meter. So if that drops to 0 and we start to lose health, another pretty cliche thing for a survival game, so we're supposed to eat often. And fortunately, since this is the tutorial, you get some celery. So let's pick that up. And you basically just eat it by clicking it in your inventory. And as you can see, our hunger decreases. And we're heading out. So far, I like the graphics. It's a little wacky, but that's fine. I mean, considering the whole premise of the game. So, minimap and world map. Minimap is displayed on the right side of the screen. You can consult it at any time to navigate through the lands of Hysterra. New sections of the map will be revealed as you explore the territory. You can click on the minimap to reset the camera rotation to its default value. You can also view the world map by pressing the M key on your keyboard. So, here we get the world map. Not much to see yet. And so let us explore a little bit. Let's see. Can break the pottery, and we get some more food, which is nice. So let us explore our surroundings. It's a graveyard, obviously. Like the little roll. Surprised to see humans, even with that. Need to check their belongings. There are survivors of this wasted earth, half insane humans and things far less than human, roaming seemingly aimlessly across the madness-ravaged landscapes. So yeah, that's a very uplifting atmosphere already, which fits the theme. One last note. She's always hungry. Remember, never let her run out of food. So here we have a cooked potato, bandages to heal, earthling mush, a mass of bloody tissues. Railgods have sweet tooth for it. And a lever. Let's pick all that up. And let us explore some more. And here we have some combat. Oops, already hit me. Alright. This guy's throwing. Took a little bit of damage there, but nothing too dramatic. And we can also heal that. It's not too much healing, but at least it's a heal over time. Also eat a little bit. And move on. So we got some more savages here. Yes, I dodged, yeah. I can even break the environment by dodging. And this guy's actually running. This one a little better, didn't take quite as much damage, and I can already tell that dodging, since you can't block, at least not for now, I don't know if you get a shield or something, it's a pretty good idea to dodge some attacks if you can. Alright, just to be sure, let's heal some more. And let's head in. There we go, ta-da! A Railgod, she's the source of the call? Then our operation was a success. The magic of the Dreamlands allowed us access to the waking world, and the use of the shock of plasm has created this titan. Incomprehensible thing of the stars, a creature from beyond the rim of madness. My god, my creation is here. Master, help me. Use gift. Master, feed me, feed me. So, from the hideous priests of the Plateau of Lang, the Lovecraft enjoyers among you may cheer now, came the secrets of the shock of plasm, living masses of sentient, shape-changing flesh that could be bonded and entangled with machines in the waking world. Symbiotically enmeshed with the iron and steel of great locomotives, and piloted by the dreamers upon their return to Earth, these railgods would travel the endless railways, fueled by sacrifice and arcane magics. She has bestowed you with two dark gifts, the Dark Bolt and the Seismic Wave. Press R key and C key to use them, destroy your enemies and save the Railgod. So we're supposed to fight, let's try this. This was pretty nice already. Okay, this is rather effective. Aiming, you aim with the mouse, of course, and... Alright. So I guess we saved that Shoggoth train, even though it doesn't really look like it needs a lot of saving from me. Let's heal. Let's actually see whether we can craft something else. We can. Got the armor chest. And we can actually craft the legs as well. So let us equip all that. And hopefully take less damage next time. So this is our ride, our train, or Shoggoth thingy. And I think if you were standing like on a train platform in the real world and you see this driving by, that would be actually pretty cool and pretty terrifying. And I can imagine this could be fun with 2 players or even more. So this icon indicates the Railgods level satiety. Feed her with mush using a locomotive cage and the control panel on the locomotive so you can resume your journey. And you know, you can see it's pretty much like the fuel of your Railgod. And if we reach 0, we'll stop and have to find more fuel to keep moving. So this number represents how much you can feed the Railgod using the mush you have in your inventory or stored on the train. So supposed to enter locomotive. This locomotive looking very high-tech. I like that steampunky type of Cthulhu-ish design. And we're gonna transfer all this mush that we have. Ugh. Yeah. So it ate, and it's happy now. Okay, so we're moving on to the last flatbed. It's kind of sad that I lost my cool outfit. Nothing in this chest. We've got cooked food, wooden planks, wooden sticks, logs, and flints. A workbench blueprint desk. And it's Abdul Al-Hazred. This is actually kind of funny if you're a fan of Lovecraft writings, because that's a pretty important lore character. Although he's usually not described looking like a parrot in Lovecraft's writing. So, Ark Dreamer. You found your Railgod, and this is no longer a dream. You are now a Godkeeper, semiotically connected to your Railgod. Ark, there are things you must do. To help secure your carriage and deepen the symbiosis between you and your Railgod, build up walls. Walls. And a roof. A roof! So you can enter building mode by using the B key on your keyboard. And let's do that. Welcome to the building system. From this module, you'll be able to build and customize not only your carriages, but also workbenches, containers, etc. Let's start. What would you like to build? Click on the carriage tab to enable the carriage building mode. What skill type are you interested in? Carriages, like workbenches, can be tied to a specific skill. When they're not, they belong to the generic type. Click on it to continue. Fully closing your carriages with modules on the same skill type and building related workbenches inside can bring some significant improvements. So, these are the modules a carriage is split into. Bottom modules need to be built first, then you can move on to the top ones. Select one of the bottom modules. So we're taking the corner here. And there are variations. Some skill categories come with several module variations. They are just visual options to unleash your creativity, and there are no changes to the gameplay whatsoever. Go crazy with the variations and show your friends your amazing carriages. Select the module variation, make sure you have all the necessary resources to build it, and click on one of the green quads of the flatbed. Tip: running out of resources to build your carriages? Look like you're in for a walk. Get off board and scavenge around, collect resources, and then get back to building your carriages. So pretty much we're pimping our train, and if we run out of material, which we did now regarding this, we need to gather some more. So we're supposed to build a workbench this time. Workbenches come with their own skill type. Click on the crafting skill icon. Place workbenches of a specific skill type inside of a fully closed carriage can bring significant... Yeah, we had that before. So, this is the log workbench. Okay, so let's put this right up in the middle and leave building mode. In this section, you can create items using the workbench. Select the line of the item you want to create to start the creation process, but remember you must have the right ingredients available. The items created are added to the results section of the UI. Remember to check it often. So what do we need for more corners? We need planks. So let's add 10 planks. I was a bit shaky with that slider. Actually, let me turn down the audio. That was really unexpectedly loud. Sorry about that. Okay, so now we can build more. Oh, we need to check the output, right? Right. So we now have wood chips and wood planks. And we can actually build another corner here. And we need another 10 planks here. How many do we have? 2, so 8 of them. Again, it's a bit tricky with the slider. Meanwhile, as you can see, your compendium has grown and you have knowledge with stories and recipes, which we have nothing in yet. And in the meantime, we talk to Abdul, the parrot. Can't stay along here, can't stay. You must reach a station. Station? I love that. I should start talking like that all the time. All the time. How do I get there? Antenna, you can't repair the antenna here. Resume your journey while I think about how to fix it. Once the radio is repaired, it will help you pinpoint a station on the chaos of the endless railways. But first you must close and secure your carriage. Okay, so at any time, the conductor can stop the train by clicking the 0 speed button. Keep an eye on the train map to see when a new location is available. Choose where to stop and then press the X key to leave the train. You can also track your journey on the overworld map. Press the M key while on the train to display it. The conductor can reserve a specific stop directly from the overworld map. At every stop, the Railgods Hysterra decreases by 1 notch. Make sure to feed her regularly. So, the radio station allows you to communicate with towns while you're on the train. Some of its components are made of rare materials such as copper, which can be found in mines and caves. Due to numerous interferences, to function properly, the radio station must be in an enclosed carriage. Okay, so what we're gonna do before we drive around a little bit is we're gonna hopefully, maybe I should just build a bunch of those planks, because we also need those walls. I'm gonna go for 27. So building mode. Cut the corner. Carriage door. Need more planks. Planks. And then we also have the roof thingy. Let's close those quests. So what we're supposed to do is resume the journey, halt the train at the next stop, press X and leave the train, and then we also need to complete the carriage, repair the radio station, communicate with the town. I guess we're gonna need some material. So let's see how far along we are. We can already build something. So there's a door here and a door there. We need a bunch of more planks. But let's do this for now. Let us take off. As you can see, got 3 speed levels. Now we're stopped and we're in the middle of nowhere. Actually reminds me of traveling on German trains. And we've got a location coming up, the camping site. So let's try to get there. Nice thing is that you can actually keep building here. So let us do this. Is that a tentacle moving that saw? Or is it like a hand? That's really nice. I like those little touches. So we're reaching the camping site. Let's make sure this is in the in that box. Yes. Alrighty, so what we have seen is we've got our train, can travel. I really like the atmosphere, the sound design, the graphics. We see how we can craft, so there are some typical crafting mechanisms that we've seen before. We also have another blueprint. Apparently we can use this only once. Yes. So let's see. Crafting. We can actually create some bandages. Alright. So we have crafted a little bit. You can see how to build your carriages and add to them. We definitely need more wood. Let's take a look at this as well. You can repair the workbench. Select the repair requirements line to repair the workbench, but remember you must have the right ingredients. So I think we can now get off the train. Yes. Oops, wrong button. All right. And this is the exploration and combat part. We've seen some combat. I'm not gonna spoil you too much. Gonna stop this pretty soon. But I wanted to show you one more mechanism, which is madness. This icon represents your level of madness. When you find yourself exploring the lands of Hysterra, your madness level will begin to increase. Once certain madness levels are reached, you will start to be unable to recognize some items in your inventory. Once certain levels of madness are reached, the minimap in the world will appear distorted. Right, so as you can see, we're already hungry again. That fish is pretty efficient at fixing that. I love how our train is wiggling at us. We have a bow. Cool. And this loot is randomized because the first time I tried this, I actually had a pair of boots in there, which was nice as well. Okay, so I'm supposed to build a trapper workbench, create a trap, build a cage. But currently, can we build out here? Nope. Communicate with the town. So, this is what the landscape looks like. Pretty inviting as well. And we have to remember we have only a limited amount of arrows. Sure, we can craft those later on. Rags, cardboard ammo box, leather armor gloves, green manure. Okay, so let us see our equipment. I think character. All right, so it already equipped the gloves, and there seems to be an enemy there, a boar. That seems to be randomized as well, because oops, last time there were like Innsmouth inhabitants here, guys with like tentacle arms, and unfortunately this is the thing that bothered me a little bit. Our backpack is already full. We can of course now consider crafting. But I ran out of space really quickly in my first attempt at this as well. So this is pretty much the gameplay loop for now at the beginning of the game, where you explore the world, you craft materials, you unlock more recipes, and fight some boars. And I have to say, I mean, the AI, as you saw, is a little weird sometimes, apparently, because now it's running away. And I have no arrows anymore. And that didn't hit. And here's a crazy fisherman. And this doesn't look good. Now it does. Alright, so the combat is not really like brainlessly easy or something. It feels fun, I have to say. It's not like, you know, like a Soulsborne game or something, but it's kind of cool. And I have to say, I'm really fascinated to see what happens next. And so I wanted to recommend this to you because the next fest is going until, I think, Tuesday. And so if you're interested in this, if you want to check this out, give it a try. You can download and play the demo for free. Once again, game is called Railgods of Hysterra, and I hope you enjoyed my little introduction to it. Thank you for watching and enjoy the demo. Bye bye.